Excuse me. So I figured since I have the dog, Joshua Tree isn't one of the dog-friendly national parks where you can bring them on trails and stuff. So I figured we'd go scope it out today and we'd spend 2 days here. And we just scope it out today with her. And then if there's a trail that I want to do, maybe I can go do it in the morning before it gets hot, and come back to the camper and take care of Charlie. The cat I'm not as worried about in the warm camper. It's with a husky. When it gets above 80 degrees somewhere, it's really difficult with her. I just don't want her to be uncomfortable. So traveling with the dog and a cat's a little, different. You have to take other things into consideration. And a lot of times we don't go to national parks because it's not dog friendly. And I want to take her everywhere that I can. So that's what we're doing today. Hi, you stinky cat. He's such a little man. Good morning, baby. Oh, I know. So I am driving around Joshua Tree National Park, and excuse me, I'm not going to look at you because I don't believe in distracted driving. So I just set up my camera to where I can drive and pay attention. Charlie is in the back. We are scoping it out to see what's available, if there's a place to like walk around with her. So far we haven't really found anything. We came in on the south side, the entrance there. We've been driving in for quite a while. Rupert's still in the camper. It shouldn't get above 85 to 90 degrees in there today. I've got the max fan running and the windows blocked for the shade and all that good stuff. So he should be all right. But we are just driving through to see what we can see, and hopefully I'll find a place that I can come back tomorrow to and hike in the morning, and hopefully Charlie and I can just spend the heat of the day here since it's supposed to get up to 89 degrees today. It's a little toasty for a husky, so we've got to be careful. And that's about it. And I'll report back. So we're still driving around Joshua Tree. I'm trying to figure out where the Joshua trees are. Is that them? That's them, isn't it? Is that them? I don't know. Like, what are Joshua trees? Are they the fuzzy little things? Like, I mean, we finally, as soon as I started filming, we ran into all of these little fuzzy things out here. So I'm pretty sure this is it. There they are. I guess those are Joshua trees. I don't know. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll have to map out how long it took me to get here. So we just pulled over and we are at Cholla Gardens. I'm not sure how you say that. But anyway, we found the Joshua trees. And obviously I can't take Charlie on the trail because it's not permitted in national parks a lot of times. But we are on the side of the road and we're respecting all the rules. Just wanted to get out and let her walk around for a second. But it is really neat here. It feels kind of prehistoric. I hope y'all get the chance to go one day if you haven't already been. It is just too hot for a husky. Also, if you do bring your pets, you have to be careful. There are hazards all over the place for them to step on. I mean, we're right on the road, and that's right there. So, I mean, there's not much playroom there. So, yeah, bringing a dog is a challenge, but it's always worth it. So I got all excited about the Cholla, however you say that, the gardens earlier, that I didn't realize that that's actually the Joshua tree right there. Whoops. Anyway, I was so excited to see that. It was really cool, but this place is really neat. I hope I get the chance to come back tomorrow and do a little bit of it without Charlie before it gets too hot. The temperature is a lot different here than it is on the south side gate where we camped. It's like I said, it's 89 down there, and it feels like it's maybe like 80 degrees here, so it's a lot cooler. So it's a good way to spend the day with Charlie. And she doesn't care where we go hike. Honestly, it's all the same. She just wants to get her sniffs in and read her P-mails, so, that's what we do. I just found a little campground road, and we parked at the front of it, and we're just walking along the road. I mean, it's just so neat. It feels like you're in Jurassic Park or something. Isn't that right, Miss Charlie? And it's much cooler up here than it is on the south side of the park. So we're happy to be here. Oyster bar. Where's the oyster bar? That's misleading. So I'm just going to record over this, but this was Skull Rock, and I was jamming out to some Katie Buxton. West Coast, it's a great song. It's talking about going to California, and it just felt so appropriate, but nobody needs to hear me try to sing that. Plus, I don't have the rights, so great song. Oh, good Lord. All right, excuse this mess right here. Charlie and I just got back from Joshua Tree. It was pretty freaking amazing. Like, I don't know if I've ever been to a place that looked like that before. It was a really neat experience. We drove in from the south side. It is 10 degrees cooler at the top than it is where we're camping on the south side, and we are in the middle of a heat wave. So, tomorrow we're making a move to go up north a little bit to try and escape all this heat. But driving into Joshua Tree, I got very excited with the Cholla Cacti garden that they had there. I thought that was Joshua Trees. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to try and make excuses. This is why I encourage everybody, get out there, have those experiences. Just do it. Whatever excuse you're making to not go or to not do it, stop making excuses. Just go. Because a Cholla cacti is totally different than a Joshua tree. Just so y'all know. I had no idea until I saw one in person. Some people learn better, from books. I learn better from experiencing and doing and living. I I'm not a very good self teacher. I just throw myself in the middle of shit and I figure out how to get out of it. I mean, some people do better that way. That's how I live. And I love it. And it's always an adventure. But going back to Joshua Tree, just figure out a way. Do all the things that you want to do in life, whether it's Glacier National Park, whether it's Yellowstone, do those things. Just go. But Joshua Tree was really cool. We drove the entire park. The west side entrance was probably by far the coolest because you get into the park really quickly. And then as you go down in elevation, you kind of lose the larger Joshua trees and it kind of declines a little bit. However, it is very cool. It's a totally unique experience. I've never been in an environment like that. And maybe one day I can go back and hike the trails when I don't have Charlie. The one trail that the park ranger did recommend that I looked up that I could do with dogs, it's called like Stirrup Tank Trail or something. It doesn't have very good reviews. It's like hiking through the desert to get to a big storage tank of some sort. And then people were disappointed. So, not worth me going back in this heat. So, we're just going to try and escape and go a little bit north and, figure it out. But I feel like a day in the park was good enough for us. So, anywho, I hope to see y'all down the road. And I hope y'all get out there and just do some cool shit. Just do it. Peace out.